Good evening, folks. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody has had a wondrous week. It's Friday. Hope everybody's ready for the weekend, having fun. Mistletoe and I here are relaxing, enjoying a very quiet and sumptuous Friday evening. By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, this is Mistletoe, and she's asking, what the fuck am I doing? She was like, oh, the pets. You were giving me pets, and I was comfy. And then you picked me up and showed me on camera. Oh. Anyway, so today on here, we're going to be playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's a title, I played a bit of it. I've been kind of goofing around to try to get the controls right on it. It's more of a Tom Clancy title. Hey, go for it, Sarah. You have to go talk to the police. But Ghost Recon Wildlands it's not as much of a Tom Clancy title as I would like. And we're going to get into that. As the title implies, as I've realized, Ghost Recon Wildlands is pretty much GTA in the jungle. And we're going to see that in a moment. I'm going to let you go scurry back over to the corner so you could flop and go back to sleep again. So that way I can play video games. Go on. There you go. Good girl. Runs right back over to that same spot. Always the same spot. That's her favorite spot, by the way. Okay, so first of all, I should probably make sure that my microphone is not going crazy again, because that is actually a legitimate thing that's happened in the past, and I really don't want to deal with you guys having to hear my voice clip horribly. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like it was back up again. Something, I don't know what, there's some program or another that tries to automatically adjust my volume, and it drives me batshit crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and fade you out here. I think we can do away with that. We're gonna cook that volume down there as well. We're down to about 70 or so. I think that's a fair volume, so I don't get my eardrums blown out, because nobody wants that. Let's go ahead and also unmute Ghost Recon Wildlands.
They're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel.
Okay, so, and then we'll go and switch it over to the game here. Wondrous times. So, like I said, I kind of played around a little bit. Got through the first mission-ish on here. We're going to join back in. Of course, I made the most ridiculous-looking character I could possibly imagine, and it's fantastic. He's all, like, terrorist out with his, like, you know, his ski mask on, but then he has a cowboy hat. I don't know why, that it's hilarious to me. So, obviously the big thing about that, of course, is that it is co-op, and there is day-night cycles in it, which, that is new and interesting, but, oh hey, so by the way, it saved it saved my goofing around earlier. I was actually hoping I could reset the game and start it all over. We are going to have to adjust the brightness, because with the glare from my lighting here, so you guys can see my face properly, with the glare from that, you can't actually I can't see properly in the dark here. It's actually that bad. Is it video, I think, here? Yes, gamma, I think, is the one I want to adjust here. Yes, and I have maxed out the... Oh, I'm not sure we want to go all the way up there. Let's try 80. See how that looks. So, and something else to note on here. This is kind of an interesting tidbit. I am actually running this game below specs. That's a little bit easier for me to see. I might tilt my monitor a little bit this way to get the glare off of it and make it easier to see. So here's the thing, is that this game is, I'm actually running this below the minimum required specs. Oh, for fuck's sake, the chat's lagging that bad. How bad is the latency on the chat? I have no idea. Oh, the fucking double posting again. Alright, let's go ahead and clear out the chat. Hold on. Refresh cache. Okay, that should take care of it, hopefully. So, I had... I don't know what that was about. I had a helicopter here, by the way. I don't have a helicopter here anymore.
So how brutal is Yuri and Polito's torture anyway?
I sure as hell don't want to find out.
But I mean, obviously it's nothing as softball as waterboarding, right? I mean, we're talking permanent damage and death here.
They're also medically trained, so you have to figure there are some pharmaceuticals at work that keep their victims awake.
And see, back in the day, the real torturers didn't need drugs to keep their victims awake.
So they're amateurs.
That's obvious from how few people survive their interrogations. A real torturer, a professional. He or she is in control. He or she understands what's needed. Yuri and Polito are sloppy. They get carried away. They do it for the fun of it, not because it's a job and not for the art. So yes, they're brutal, but not because they try to be. They're brutal because they're incompetent.
You got a dark side hidden under that smile, don't you?
Dude really went into that description of that. So yeah, in any case though, you want to see how much GTA gets in here. The driving in this game is so brutally bad that you end up just kind of Skyrimming all over the damn place on vehicles. There was one time I was supposed to go down this road, and I ended up halfway across the map because, well, you can't steer.
GPS says the place is named Yo Bill.
I don't see any signs of fighting. It's just a ghost town.
I suppose either the cartel or the dogs chased everybody off.
A lot of ambient discussion. I have no idea what the hell's going on here. Hey, look, there's a car and people. Like, look at how loose the steering is. It's just like boom, and I just run into things. I just slowly back down this impossibly steep hill. Realism, guys, realism. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna kill somebody. Oh my god, how did I miss all of those civilians? Oh shit, people are shooting at me. Here we go, guys. Climbing a mountain. It makes sense because logic. Go fuck yourself. You guys ever want to play Skyrim in a modern day setting? How the hell am I surviving any of this? It makes no sense. Nobody could withstand that kind of impact. Like that right there would have killed somebody. See, look at this. And they've even got reinforcements. Instead of being cops, though, I'm literally stuck on this rock. What? Are you serious? I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Got it. So it's just like GTA. I swear to Christ. They have made GTA Bolivia. And you're playing instead of being gangsters. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just getting stuck all over the place. By the way, it was probably a bad idea for me to bring a dirt bike because it's literally the worst handling thing in the game. Yeehaw! I have no idea. I'm not really aiming for any quest at this moment. I'm literally just goofing around. I told Ubisoft that my intention here was to break the game, and that's actually what I'm doing here. I warned them to let me into this damn beta. This is just ridiculous. How is this dirt bike surviving? I should have bent the tire. Look at that. It's still... I just literally tire planted into a giant rock. I can turn off the lights. There's a button to turn off the lights. Hold on. Oh yeah, we could go night vision. There's a good idea. I just keep mashing buttons until the lights... There we go. That's the one. Okay. So now, we're just going to go night vision, guys. Turn off the lights. Nobody knows where the hell I am except for me. Yes. This is how every one of you guys that has a farm wishes you could dirt bike, right? Nobody knows you're there. They hear the bike. They can't see it because there's no lights. Check Discord. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I can't check Discord. Double podium scene about 2 minutes behind. For fuck's sake. No, it's not showing up at all. It cleared out all the chat, but it hasn't reposted it. Oh, good God. I swear to Christ, Restream, you and your fucking bullshit here. Technical difficulties, folks. We'll get back to the game in just a moment. Chat's ready to display messages. Huzzah. Let's try this again. This time with a little bit less suckage. So believe it or not, I can still see the chat messages you guys post. The only thing, it just doesn't show up in the unified chat when it's broken like this. So, I'm gonna hope that that fixed it. We'll do a test. Hey, yes. Testy, 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 and we'll see how long it takes for that to pop up, shall we? If at all. That is the hope. Yeah, there it is. But it blanked out over here. What is going on with that? That is bizarre. It blanked it out like it received the chat message, but then it's like it doesn't actually show up anything. So that's always fun. Let's see. Let's turn the scale down here to maybe 125%. It might make it difficult to see. We'll find out. Because I'm seeing it pop up and restream. Hey, there we go. Now I'm seeing stuff. So hopefully that's not too terribly delayed getting to you guys. So we'll see how delayed it is showing up. Anyway, so back to dirt biking in the middle of the night with night vision. This is actually an experience that I would love to have myself, except for night vision goggles are horribly constricting and you can't see a damn thing. Hey, guys. I wedged the dirt bike in between a cactus and a tree. Come on, let me up there. That looks like a ramp. Come on now. My question is that, so whenever I hop in a car of some kind, all the rest of the ghosts hop in there with me. What the hell was that? I leveled up. That doesn't make any sense. Why did I level up? Why did I level up? I'm dicking around on a fucking dirt bike. Maybe it's for discovering places. By the way, this is what the U.S. military commandos are really doing in third world countries when they go there. Yes, you know, they're not saving people or assassinating dictators. No, they're dirt biking in the middle of the night in third world countries with night vision engaged. That's actually what's happening. Real life. Because Tom Clancy games don't lie. They're authentic, guys. It's authenticity is what the Tom Clancy brand sells. So we go from the Division that is like an MMO trying to be skinned up like a Tom Clancy game. Holy shit, I'm just gonna climb right the fuck up that. I suppose that's not unrealistic. That is actually something you could probably do in real life. Alright, at this point though, I'm completely fucking lost. Look, there's a truck. I should steal it. Ooh, that's not just a truck.
Damn, looks like Unidad's running ops in the area.
Oh, these are friendlies. There's a big fucking gun on the back of that thing. Wait. Nope, that's not for the big gun, by the way, guys. That's just for me to chill out and relax, I suppose. I want to get into the big gun.
Watch it. They're looking for you.
See you later.
All right, I'm in.
Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, they are here. By the way, this is how to get on the bad side of these guys. We just stole their vehicle, their armored personnel carrier. We just stole it and we're joyriding in it. This thing has a Vulcan cannon mounted on the back of it. That can never be bad. Steering here is so goddamn bad. Why do you have steering on like the left and right on A and D? Like, why not mouse steering? That would be so much better. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. And there's no analog throttling on here. So do I have everybody here? Yeah, it looks like I do. Alright.
Fire!
Wilco.
Look at this. This is just like a death machine. And yes. What's up here?
Weapons free, weapons free.
Hostile down.
That seemed like that was unfair. The stairs outside? Looks like a green fuzzy asshole.
That's a kill.
That's pretty accurate, actually. It's pretty
We're
much
clear over
a
here.
green
God, these
fuzzy
fuckers
asshole.
are sloppy.
Was that it? Oh no, sounds like we got more action going on down here. I better not steal my APC.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Oh god, yeah, it looks like it's frame skipping like crazy. Let's see how bad this is. Oh wow. Oh my. That is jumping like crazy. So, on my end here, I mean, it's not by anything amazing. I'm kidding. I'm kicking at a bounce. What is that? Yeah, I'm kicking at a bounce. What is that? 50 some frames per second? I'm going crazy now. Don't mind me. Oh, it's not even rating my frames. It literally does not even have them listed. Apparently this frame rate is... See, the thing is I don't notice issues with frame rate here, but apparently it's so bad that Afterburner is not even detecting it. It's just like 0 frames per second. It's like, you know, you're not even worth us measuring. It's so bad. No, it's not. No, the thing is this is kind of to be expected. I am actually playing this game under the minimum required spec. I'm actually playing this with a 650 Ti boost, not the minimum required.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Can I turn on my brights? Can I be that asshole? Because I really want to be that asshole. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna read that, Joe. You are a jackass for posting up like a 5-mile long post about the Warframe dev stream that I stopped watching a long time ago. Okay. So is it what a thing? Lower the render distance?
Engage.
Enemy killed.
Uh-oh. My vehicle is on fire! Come on, guys. Fire away!
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Light them up! Yes! Come on now. Oh, lowering the render distance is actually not a bad thing. It's actually something that can be done. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here. Like, there's just bad guys, so therefore they die. I will throw it out there. I'm playing it below minimum spec, and I'm playing on the highest difficulty as well. I think that speaks a lot to the difficulty of this game. When all it takes is stealing a Unidad APC, and then you win.
Oh, he's dead.
Understatements, yeah. The catch is I don't know where the hell I found the APC at. But apparently what I'm going to do is just drive it backwards. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on me, right?
Hostiles inside the church. No, take cover.
By the way, guys, this is Ghost difficulty. How the fuck should I have survived that? Oh, by the way, they are not in any way invincible. They are very much not invincible. They just have a fucking minigun and an armored personnel carrier. Are they coming in? I think they're coming in here. Where the fuck are they going? They're like literally just they're off. They left. They just dipped the fuck out. They left me here by myself. Like, he doesn't need any help. So this is locked. What's in here? Was there anything of importance in this locked room? Or was it just locked for the sake of being locked? Yeah, but it's not AI. The reasoning behind them being invincible. The reasoning behind them being invincible is because it's an APC. There is, by the way, I can give them directions. I've got a little direction wheel. I can tell them to come up here and all that stuff, but that's no fun. Can I breach and clear out of this door? Nope, I guess not. That's something that kind of bugs me. I wish they would take more of a cue from, Oh shit, there we go. See, look at that! Finally, I die because I'm not relying on the AI. Like, as badly as I've been goofing around. My teammates didn't even want to revive me. I could get an attack helicopter if you wanted. Well, I don't know where to find it, per se, but I know there's one around here somewhere. Okay, so let's actually be sort of tactical here and see how the actual tactical aspect of this works. Yeah? I don't even know if there's any... Okay, I'm gonna pull up here. Let's recon it up.
The drop.
Just the graveyard. But I see a busy area there. An outpost off to that region. That looks like to be where I'm going. I hate all of the closed buildings. I hope that those get filled in, but I'm not too actually hopeful of that. Pretty suspicious that these will still be closed, which to me just reeks of lazy design. Like, why even bother? This is a nice pickup. I mean, look at that, and it's even got a snorkel on it? What? It's not an APC though. Okay, I'm kind of liking the driving just because of how silly it is. This thing's about to blow up.
Let's roll.
You guys didn't realize that. That's black smoke pouring out of the APC here because, well, I keep running it headlong into enemies. So I feel like that now that I've realized that there's an actual duck and dodge out of the vehicle that I can do. Oh, that wasn't as spectacular as I wanted it to be. Come on, come on, come on. We've got to get this going here. Come on, guys, hop in. Everybody get in, get in. Come on, party's going down. This thing actually sounds like it's broke down and it's ready to die. Alright. Oh crap. Nope, didn't let me get out.
That thing's gonna explode.
Get out! Run! 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 Get away from it! Because that's also how vehicles explode. Well, guys, the APC had served us well, but it's gone the way of the dodo bird now. Now, this is the real question here. How much of a complete and utter jackass can I be? That actually was pretty realistic ballistics there, all things considered. Need to wait for a car to come down here. Oh, it's starting to get daylight. Okay, I think we're done at that. Popping shots off of civilian vehicles. I was trying. Can I actually... Oh shit, it's gonna be gone by the time I get there. Man, that takes forever to reload. He did the bug out. Okay. So, by the way, it's very easy to get people to evacuate their vehicles, in case you're curious. You simply shoot out a tire and they will literally launch themselves out of a moving vehicle. By the way, I also love the way he runs with a gun. What the fuck is this? He looks like G.I. Joe. Like,
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
I hate this. This is the worst time. Whenever it's starting to get unwieldy to use night vision. Where are the hostiles at? Said, oh, we've got hostiles in the area. Where? Why are there just people standing beside the road, too? That's also another weird one.
Yo, we got a cartel LT in the cemetery.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
You were asking about the attack helicopter?
Target down.
Hey guys, we want a helicopter. That's what's gonna happen here. Helicopter. Okay, so what have we got?
We got a Sicario. The cemetery. See?
Got another tango. I got a third target.
This is
Marking a
actually
captain.
surprisingly busy area here. Okay, so looks like we have in total 4 tangos, 3 in the front plus the captain in the rear. That's a pretty easy spot off here.
I got a narco over here. Inside the cemetery. See?
Fall down the hill, he'll never see you. Where is he going? Where is he going? He's literally just wandering away. So we gotta turn that off.
He makes 5.
5 tangos. 3 are still down here. 2 have wandered up this area. Okay.
Good to go.
Come on, let me sync lock this guy.
That's a kill.
Okay, 2 down, 3 left. Okay, this time we'll try not to attract attention. Let's just crawl right through that cactus. That seems like a good idea. Okay. So we're going to go really sneak up on it here. Keep down in the brush as much as possible. Okay, so we've got the captain over there. Target down. 2 left.
Say the word, boss.
Where is he at? Where's my last guy?
Deploying drone.
Ah, there he is. Okay.
Target down.
What the? How come I can't sync to more than...
Fuck, we're made.
Go.
Hooah! Target's marked. Just say the word. Engaging tangos.
Shit!
Get down.
Oh no! Oh my. And this is my teammates laughing at me. Don't worry, the AI will do all the work. Alright guys, I think we've had enough fun. Or have we? Oh my god, there's miniguns. There are miniguns on it.
I'll pilot.
Set. Let's go.
That guy just kind of disintegrated. I didn't even see any bullets, but he died.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Wow. Good God, the drift on that is horrible. Where the fuck are these guys shooting? Oh my. You guys need some sniper rifle action going on. Here we go. You guys ready for this? This is gonna be awesome. So the key on here is how realistic are the controls? Oh god!
Opening fire. Hostile down.
Oh my, that was bad. That was really bad.
We ain't here to run down civilians, dipshit.
I killed a civilian, guys. I do like the tree hit detection that they have. Go up! Oh god! suspension on this thing is so weak. Look at it. Look at it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. We're good. Oh my. I really need to figure out how to pilot. Because the steering on this makes no fucking sense at all. Shit! Is that a checkpoint? Is that the border of Mexico? Guys? Guys, there's no wall. There's no wall. What happened? For anybody that might be reviewing this footage in determination on whether or not I should get my pilot's license for helicopters, I will adamantly deny that this was me playing. So do these have... Oh, there's an operations area. I'm working on it. I'm getting back there. Thank you. What the hell is going on? This helicopter is so whack. Where is it even firing right now?
Damn, haven't seen anything like this since I was in a sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. Rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell.
Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Okay, come on now. We need to find some good times. Like I said, I think part of the reason for the performance issues might be the distance draw, on how detailed the distance draw is. So Skyrim kind of cheated the distance draw issues with having less detailed stuff that became more detailed the closer you came to it. Why the hell are you not elevating? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's supposed to be this thing that increases my elevation, and it doesn't. This right here. Wonder how long until this helicopter explodes. By the way, this is why I don't keep helicopters very long. How long will it go up? Is there an is it going to hit the soft wall if I go up high enough? Or will it be realistic? Will the actual helicopter stop functioning and crash to the ground? Because that would be fucking fantastic. Going to kill God. By the way, for that person's house that I just threw a bullet into, I don't apologize. Okay, so... Hey, look at that. There's an evil person there. Let's get him. Get him. Here we go, guys. Buddy, right. It's right there below us. Gotta carefully circle down. I feel like we're not going to make it. So chasing him down, guys. Oh, God damn it!
Get away from there.
What did he just ran? And thus, GTA in the jungle. It's difficult to take this game seriously in any respect. So how does it handle deaths anyway? Where did it take me back to? Is there a checkpoint? Is this... Where am I?
Drone is airborne. I got a third.
This is really obnoxious to try to see this way. Okay. Any fast roping? Any sort of mountain climbing abilities? Because that might be something that, you know, commandos that are in the mountains of Bolivia might do. Just saying. 21st Regiment Mountain Division would definitely have mountain climbing gear. Also, can I use a car as a weapon? So next thing on there. Okay. So what I need is to pull up my thing here so I can actually see what some of these buttons that I'm supposed to be knowing how to work are doing. Okay. Wow, the interaction on this is brilliant. It says climb. There we go. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Just oh, good grief. I really wish my G13 would start behaving on me. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Hey guys, anybody play Call of Duty? Yeah? Anybody? No? Nobody? Nobody plays Call of Duty? Cause this... He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
He's history.
Oh, hell, they found their buddy.
Kaboom.
Oh shit, here they come.
Hostile down.
We're clear on this side.
Gasoline! Will this explode if I shoot it? Apparently not. That's really, really crappy gasoline. Like a nice little kitchen in here. Place to eat some supplies. They've got some Hoja Cola. It looks like it's made of cardboard.
Santa Blanca believes this, and as an agent of God, Santa Blanca knows that we can create the world that we all wish to live in.
See how fast this guy can run this, or how long this guy can run like this. He's in full body armor. He's got a full battle kit on.
Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty.
This looks familiar. I think this is all burning because of the shit that I did. This is where I came up there with the APC.
There's Sicario over here. There, by the ruins.
Hold on a second. Let's unless this has been reverted back.
Spotting another tango.
Okay, I think it would be wise to take the high ground first. So we're going to go off to the left, go up there, take the high ground. The idea, of course, here is to try to play the tactical game. Not that you really need in this game. Like I said, I'm on the hardest fucking difficulty. This is the hardest difficulty. This is as difficult as this game will get.
Hey, we got a narco.
Where you got him?
Ready to fire.
Up there,
That's a kill.
to the high ground now. Where I have the better vantage point and I can better spot targets. First we gotta clear this room here. Make sure there's no surprises hiding inside.
There's a Sicario over here. There, by the ruins.
Okay. So there's a guy over here. We've got to neutralize him before he finds his
The
buddy.
lies spread by Pakatani and his rebels. These promises of equality and transparency, or free education and free health care, they are empty hopes that can only be achieved through tyranny. People can only be equal.
Deploying drone.
Equality's
Hey,
first
we got a narco.
Baby makes 3.
Pakatari would take the fruit of your labor, take the largest portion for himself, divide what is left between you and your neighbor. Tengan cuidado.
Good to go.
You would not reap what you have sown. You would be left with slavery.
Hostile down.
The best way.
Good job on that sink shot there, mate.
Christian way to
Fuck's
bring
sake.
success and prosperity.
Gotta aim for that chin shot. Getting that chin shot, it hits it pierces through the chin and hits the base of the
Sicario
brain
over
stem.
here, in front of the church.
Yeah, so can we actually get up this way? I don't think there's actually a way to climb up this at all. That'd be the way I prefer to go. But no, we actually have to go these obnoxious roadways. Alright, and back up we go here. It's these stairs to nowhere. No, for real, where the fuck am I going? For fuck's sake. Does this keep going up? There's a little shelter up here. That's shiny, I guess. Not much else for this, though. So let's get back down to the church. We've secured enough of the high ground, we can start moving on here. Don't need to get too distracted up here.
Hey, we got a narco, in front of the church.
Where is this narco at? In front of the church? He says. There he is. There's a couple of
Here's
them.
target number 5.
Ooh, and that
Sniper
guy
out there.
Fuck, there's a lot of them here. Okay.
I got one narco, inside the church.
Okay, so there's one inside as well.
Hey, people watching Mort's stream, don't tell Mort, but I snuck onto his stream. He doesn't know this yet.
Sure that you have. It's very, very tense. So I've got 5 tangos. Man, this part brings me back to Future Soldier. Got 5 tangos. You have to figure out how to take all of them out. Except I can't.
Yo, cartel gunman, near the ruins.
I can't queue up more than one shot at a time. Like this is. I don't know if I just haven't figured out how to do it right. Or
Is this a
maybe it's-
multiplayer beta or a?
There is co-op, yes. But unfortunately,
Well,
I got invited to the beta after I accepted
We got
someone
a
else's
Sicario.
invite.
Point him out.
So,
Next to the church.
so, like I said, it has me listed in here as a guest, not as a person invited themselves.
That's just disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was gonna say if it's a multiplayer facet, multiple sync shots may require the other players to sync in. If it's solo, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you on that.
Okay, so the sniper up on the roof there. Go ahead and see. is this going to alert everybody else? So I guess what I should do first is there's a guy that's nearby him.
I got a narco over here, by the ruins.
Your internet's less shit now.
Mine is?
Yeah, by the way, this is like if you took Future Soldier and then like skinned Ghost, like Future Soldier over fuck's the name of that game? Yeah, GTA.
Oh, that sounds disappointing.
That brings us to 10.
Shit, there's
Ready to fire.
There's a bit more than I thought there would be. Oh fuck, there's
So
10 guys here, not 5.
It's less tactical and more on just trying to steal a car and run people over.
Did that. Stole an APC and ran people over.
Close enough.
My AI buddies were busy
There's a Sicario over here, in the church.
slowing everybody down with the minigun that's on the back. It's actually a Vulcan gun, but whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Deep breath.
Weapons free, weapons free.
Careful, man, they're looking for you.
They can look for me. I've got the advantage ground here. That's why I took this area first.
That's a kill.
Are you getting any feedback noise from my game?
Nope.
Awesome.
The game. I think my stream is pretty freaking bad. So, I'll be honest with you. This game doesn't look as in depth as GTA. Like, I'm not a big GTA fan, but I give the game credit for its technical successes. Right? It does a lot. But
He's history.
Okay, we're cool.
Still, yeah,
Assholes know where
I don't know.
Stay quiet.
Yet to see how the full game will turn out. Maybe they'll have a little bit more of a Ghost Recon-like feel to it than GTA.
Oh fuck, they're heading this way. Get to cover, move! Engage.
But there's another guy there. Oh, there is.
Surprise!
Boom, target down.
Okay, so this is where we flank around. And then... See, this was so much easier last time when I came through here with an APC, right?
Target down.
Well, when you're in a tank with wheels, it does tend to make things a little bit easier. Usually.
Yeah, but this time I came through with a sniper rifle. I don't know.
The drone is up.
They're coming this way.
I see a second target.
Behind me.
Watch the fire.
Yep, that was bad. Spaz 12 Ninja. Because, you know, that's a thing in Ghost Recon, is finding the random Spaz 12 Ninjas.
Spaz 12 ninjas, huh?
Yeah. I actually am going to... Oh, where the hell did he come from? He's just standing over me, too. He's not even reviving me.
Because they don't like you.
No, they don't. The AI doesn't like me because you know, I make them do all the work.
There used to be a call for help button that would help facilitate that.
Okay, so here's another problem I have, is that they have this wonderfully built game called Rainbow Six Siege that makes use of a lot of really cool breaching mechanics, right? Something which I see none of it used here, which is extremely disappointing. I would love to see breaching mechanics used here.
Yeah, there's a couple of cutscenes Future Soldier that made use of breach, or not exactly cutscenes, interactive cutscenes, I guess, that made use of breaching mechanics, but that's as far as it went. It was active use on, like,
history.
Hey, you know, this is an option I could use for this situation, sort of
We're
thing.
clear.
I guess the guy's actually already out of here. So this is the part where I was at before, right? So, let's go ahead and... This locked door. And nothing here. It's like, almost like there's somebody supposed to be here, like a hostage. And there's shit pots in the corner. I'm not joking, that's literally what that big white bucket is there. The shit pot. Little mat on the floor. It looks like a hostage is supposed to be there. I know what you meant when you said Spaz 12. I do actually know. I've played Rainbow Six Vegas before, and Spaz 12 Ninjas were, yes, they were what were they called? They were actually called like probably something like shotgunners, but yeah, they were obnoxious. Hell, that game had breach mechanics in it. Come on now. Okay, here's an important question that needs to be answered. I am doing this test at the expense of myself for you guys to know, because I care about you guys that much.
Yes, sure. Well, you keep telling people that.
So you can die from falling. By jumping off of a cliff. In case anybody wanted to know, yes, you can die from falling off of a cliff. It actually does.
That's an important note of realism right there, I think.
Yeah, except for if I had been on a dirt bike whenever that happened, then I wouldn't have died.
Stay down, I'll be right there.
God damn, that was close.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't close. It was a fucking joke. Where's my goddamn helicopter so I can crash it again? By the way, helicopters suck. Driving in this game is god awful. It's a joke.
No.
Like the steering is on the A and the D keys.
Oh, shit.
So it's brutal. Hey,
Does it have
never
controller
know.
support?
I think it does. But I mean, it's
I
a
was gonna
shooter,
say-
so it's gonna be really painful to play with a controller.
Well, in my case, I'd be running a Steam controller, so I got that
really-
hybrid advantage where I can get smoother operation where a joystick could help, and then I've got the trackpad. It's not as good as a mouse, but far better than a stick.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's streaming, by the way, at anywhere around 20 to 27 frames per second. The game itself, for me, seems to be running fairly smooth. I would say it's probably running around the 30-ish frames per second for me. I don't even meet the minimum specs to run this game. I do need a tank. Yes, a tank would be glorious in this game. They won't give them to me because why would they fucking give me a tank? That seems just ridiculous.
Because they know better.
Maybe
They
we should
know
keep the
better.
guns down. Make sure we don't scare anybody.
I do love that you can stow your guns in this. You know, stow your guns, appear non-threatening to civilians. I love how this guy can just truck it for like 5 miles without needing to stop sprinting. Because realism, you know? I actually want to see if I can tire him out. I hear him breathing.
Heh.
No, I got to the edge of the map, apparently, first. I hear him breathing. Is he going to fall over? I want to hear if he falls over from exhaustion. I'm keeping you in shape, boy. He's a special ops soldier, so I'm certain that he is in horrible shape, you know. He looks like he's running funny. Oh, look at that. I think he is actually getting tired. He's like starting to kind of run funny.
How do I?
This game is streaming like an inconsistent blowjob. Yes, that... Sure. I've never heard a game stream described that way. I have no fucking clue where I am, by the way. Oh, look, there's fire up there. Oh, yeah, that's the place I just came from. The skybox is also interesting. And there also is a day-night cycle, which I guess is interesting.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's a
Yes.
The best part of that, of course, is turning off the headlight for your dirt bike and clicking on the night vision goggles, which in real life would not work that way at all. In real life, that would be a nightmare to try to drive anything with night vision goggles on. Hell, it's a nightmare just trying to actually walk with night vision goggles on.
Yeah, well, that's realistic.
Well, yeah, but
Although,
the problem
well,
is...
the night with vision goggles, the binocular goggles, are far superior and able to do that than the monocular. Whew, that lack of depth perception.
This is interesting. Actually can zoom out that field of view really far.
Hmm.
Okay, and then I also have... Oh, I have binoculars. Well, isn't that fucking fantastic? I really wish I would have known that, like, years ago. What's this? There is a fast travel. So what exactly is your objective in this game? So your objective in this game is similar to, I think it was Mercenaries, where you essentially just have, from what it seems like, a series of targets that you eliminate. I'm not even kidding. That seems to be the depth of it.
Yeah.
Series of targets that you kill.
Well, let's just hope that's because it's beta.
Nope. Pretty certain that that's the gist of the whole game. To be fair, it's kind of like how so the way I kind of look at it is like in Ghost Recon Future Soldier. It was just a series of missions, which were essentially set pieces, right?
Yeah, but you got to think it's a military-oriented game. A series of missions makes sense.
Well, I know. What I'm saying is that well, it depends. See, the thing is that a series of missions make sense for a military campaign, right?
True.
That makes sense on there. However, a Spec Ops mission might be a lot more open-ended. You know, like destabilizing a cartel, or
Enemy activity
which
nearby.
which is actually what we're doing here. Or sometimes it might be involve arming and training local insurgents. Oh fuck! What the hell is that thing? Oh, that's another one of those APCs that I pissed them off because I stole their. They're normally friendly. I might have angered them whenever I took their car.
Clear on this side.
Yeah, a lot of people do get upset about that.
It wasn't just that I stole their car. I stole an actual military APC. So.
Yeah.
We got Unidad coming in.
Yeah, Unidad. The name of them.
Watching an enemy. Looking for you.
They're looking for me now. This is actually, that's the big thing about this game. It is co-op, and that's not new, because like Ghost Recon Future Soldier had a nice co-op. Honestly, do they have that on PC? It is not available on PC, right?
Phantoms.
Well, yeah,
Well, I don't know about Future Soldier itself. I know Phantoms is definitely PC. I don't know if Future Soldier is. I'll have to look into that one because now I'm curious. So I wouldn't mind that at all. I like the game as a campaign. If it's the right price, I may pick that back up into that. I did that with an Origins and Mass Effect conversion.
Yeah.
We're good. No one
Yeah, or Origins. I mean Dragon Age Origins specifically.
All right, and guys, we killed some Unidad troops, which I feel like was probably illegal. What guns do these guys have? An R5. Oh, nice. They have better shit than I do. Anyway, not anymore. Guys, we got ourselves a nice shiny new APC. Let me actually take a look at the map here. This is the first time I've looked at the map. Yes, that's what I'm saying, is that it feels a lot like Mercenaries. That I'm not gonna lie, that is actually a thing that I kind of see on here. Hey, look, there's a helicopter here. Major Intel. Itaqua Alpha. I have apparently wandered a pretty good distance. That's where the story mission's at. And I mean, there is a story that's behind this, but let's be honest, it's just pretty much a series of go here, kill thing. Go here, interrogate this thing. So maybe I'll go for that. It'll actually give me a mappy thing, like a GPS deal, doohickey.
That's usually helpful. Not an unrealistic request.
Oh, a helicopter over there. Oh, that's that same place that I took down before.
Are you gonna steal somebody's helicopter? You thought stealing their APC pissed them off.
I like stealing the APC better.
Engaging hostiles.
He's down.
Because the AI controls the minigun, whereas that helicopter down there, which I'm gonna go clear out anyway.
Yeah.
Engage targets.
And that, my friends, is how you steal a fucking helicopter.
Got it.
Well,
I just literally drove the truck straight up into the front of the place and dove out of it. Because you can actually tuck and roll out of a moving vehicle.
Nice.
Still getting the steering of the, oh no, I'm going this way. That's where that's at. Oh, look, there's blinky lights because it's an aircraft, right? Yes, this is actually coming to all platforms. So it will be on the PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. Although why you would own it on one of those other platforms, I honestly can't say.
To steer the vehicles easier?
Yeah, actually, I agree. That's a fair point. If you want to be able to steer in this game, I would probably recommend you getting this on fucking... You know what? I never actually checked. Let me see if I can actually control this. See, look, here's the, where's that at? Hey, look, there's the controller, you know? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna guess with that laugh there that you were having more fun than you should with this.
I just picked up my Xbox controller and it just works. Okay, so I actually didn't check this out. So what's my controls? Okay, so throttle up. Okay, there we go. You know, you would say that the game will run better than this. You may actually not be right. Wait, what's that? What's going on here? You guys see that? That flare pop off there? It depends on if it took, how long it took. I actually like the way this looks at night, the way it's all lit up and everything. It's actually pretty cool. There's actually someone fired a flare up there.
Ooh, flares.
I want a spotlight. Why can't I have a spotlight? God damn it. I can actually probably get this to run a little bit smoother for you guys here. We'll kick down the resolution here. We'll see how this works, and we'll put it in full screen so that way it's more isolated. And that may shrink the window here. Yes, it did. It did. So I've got a real quick... Of course, that means I have to all... because, you know, reasons. Just try to get it to where it runs a little bit smoother on stream, because that's actually an important thing. So what is it? What are you playing? Are you playing Warframe?
Yeah, I'm playing Warframe. This is easy and available to do. I can switch over to whatever if you're gonna pick up another game though.
Well, not at the moment. I'm gonna see this guy through. I mean, obviously, I'm only beta testing it for the weekend, so.
We searching this location for intel?
Ready? Opening fire on these shitheads.
Copy. Poke the hornet's nest.
That looks good. And that is how you land a helicopter.
Yeah.
Stuck it. Stuck it. Now let's move back to, you know, being sane people. By the way, look, another helicopter.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
So I notice on
This
here
document
too.
mentions a new Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are. And he's sitting in the new Unidad firebase.
There's a lot of fetch quests here, I notice. Which is not necessarily really something that's too...
You'd think with all their
Yes,
money,
like,
the
go
cartel would
fetch
make a
my
nicer
slippers.
medal.
Yeah, I guess skill point and stuff. Yay, still skill point. No pain. Increases the duration of damage resistance after being revived. Reduces the sound of your running. Bullet resistance. Magical bullet. There's a lot. For fuck's sake, seriously. Squad, speed revive, trained rebels. Freed rebels become more effective fighters. Oh, here it is. Okay. Extra sync shot increases the number of sync shot targets.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So by the sound of it, now granted, you know, a single player campaign may be different, but so far by the sound of it, sounds like it's a bit disappointment coming off of Future Soldier.
Sort of. I mean, like the concept of it. I like the concept of it. I feel like the concept is not horrible. Now, first of all, obviously, I'm not getting the visuals of this game. I am not taking these visuals to be any sort of representation of the final game. See you guys later. Bye bye. I'm leaving my squad. Fuck y'all. Oh, and they just appear on here. By the way, I love that.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger that.
What was I gonna? So I very much enjoy the concept of this. It's more or less like you just have a whole bunch of set pieces that you engage with. But at the same time, one of the things I don't much care for about this is that I love the puzzle aspect of Future Soldier, where you essentially had to figure out the puzzle behind each set piece. And this one, I think, tries to give you a bit too much freedom, right? His team, fuck you, we're fucking magic. These guys aren't Spec Ops soldiers. These guys are fucking wizards.
The way it works right now.
That's my favorite one, is whenever I just get sprayed bullets everywhere with no moral repercussions whatsoever. I don't care who I'm shooting, because fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say. And if I actually get a notification that I've hit somebody from this distance, that would be fucking awesome. Like, I'm just spraying it off into the distance. I will say the draw part of why I think this runs really shitty is because the draw distance is so far.
Yep, Steam crashed on me. Yay.
There's a whole town that is looks empty, deserted. go, guys. You guys want to see how to land a helicopter? Not like that.
I have a shot.
Oh, fuck.
Engage.
Oh, fuck. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Oh,
Hostile
god
kill.
damn it.
Their lieutenant's running away.
So that's not how to not land a helicopter.
Cover, get to cover.
Oh,
So,
fucking hell. They've got another helicopter there,
I was
apparently.
digging through some of the random crap I have, because I have lots of random crap. And I found these chroma depth glasses. I don't know if you're familiar with those. They're kind of 3D glasses, but they require on highlights of reds and blues and a little bit of green. And they put each of those colors in different depths. So I decided I was going to play games with these. Games that they're not meant to work with. However, Warframe has a lot of deep reds and blues, you know, contrasting each other. Wow, talk about a trip.
Oh god, yeah. So essentially you're...
If you've seen any pictures dedicated for chroma depth, they look a lot like those black light acid posters.
I see, okay.
Yeah, so if you play any games that has a lot of highlight of those type of colors, and the game doesn't have the appropriate depth points for those colors, yeah, it makes things look really trippy. I was having a hell of a time navigating certain maps. It was fun though, because why not?
Because why not?
He's dead.
There we go. Is this still running like shit? Oh, for fuck's sake. It looks like it's dropping down to 6 frames per second. I'm going to switch it back to the way it was before. Because it
is
appears
that frame rate on your stream or on your game?
on the stream. The game runs fine for the most part that I can say, which is kind of weird. I don't know why. Playing it myself, I'm able to play it fairly successfully. But from the appearances of it, it runs like absolute fucking garbage on the stream.
Is the game particularly CPU intensive? Maybe your CPU's getting a little overloaded?
CPU's running at... it is running a bit high. What does it actually give me the number? CPU's running at anywhere between 40 and 60. GPU's running at about 55%. But my GPU memory is... That doesn't make any fucking sense. It says I'm using 12,000... Oh, sorry. 12,000 megabytes of RAM. 1,800 megabytes of VRAM, which means it's got me nearly maxed out on my own memory, my graphics.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car.
Hang-ups, that would be it peaking on that.
Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
Maybe.
Turn on VSync, that'll drop your
Shit,
VRAM.
they're headed this way. What should we do?
Yeah, the thing that cracks me, I don't know how this game is. This is showcasing the way that it runs in console. The fitting is what it is. But on... Oh shit, there's another one.
Surprise, you'll be gaming with other people in this multiplayer game.
Drone is up.
No, it's... I missed what happened there. No, it's not time for a RAM upgrade. I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM in this PC. It's actually time for just a computer upgrade, which is actually happening very, very soon.
I thought you were sitting on 8, so you did get that upgrade before.
Yeah, I did. I have 4 gig sticks in there. I actually completely just swapped out my RAM entirely.
Yeah, you would have been better off just getting one 8 gig stick, because the one that you had in there was good.
It was what I had available.
No, okay.
I didn't pay for it. That's the key.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these
do a
supplies
mix and
later.
match. Oh, you need a Xeon for that kind of magic. Flex memory access, fast memory access, those are only offered on Xeon processors. And older ones at that. The newer ones don't even have that option.
Stow your weapons, so. What is this place? This looks like maybe a bakery? No, it's just an office. This is a very bizarre looking office. Bunch of cases. I would say it was a bakery, but there's no kitchen. Hello, old lady. Hi. He grabbed his hat. That was great. He grabs it. So my guy has like the ski mask on, like a terrorist, right? Ski mask, sunglasses, and a cowboy hat.
You wanna check this spot out for intel?
Yeah, about that.
I tried to make him look as ridiculous as possible. Hey buddy, I'm stealing your truck. Oh, I very much could, you know,
hang on, I'll
cannibalize
drive.
parts, but I'm actually not. I'm building a whole new computer.
Let's roll.
Wait, we actually have radio? Yes, we do. Although, apparently the radio doesn't work in this truck. No, it's not for PC. It's the whole reason I'm building a new computer is actually just, well, some of it's because I actually want to have a future-proof machine that actually has, you know, the high specs you can get. It is going to have like a GTX 1080 and all of that ridiculous nonsense. But the other part behind it that I'm doing it for is so I can produce videos better.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. Drone is airborne.
You and your high-end equipment.
You have a better thing than I do right now, so I...
Yeah, well, a graphics is marginally better.
No, a 960 is not marginally better than a 650 Ti. Really.
I thought it was. Oh no, I forgot. I forget that you have a. For some reason, I was thinking you had a 750 Ti, not a 650 Ti boost. Yeah, the moment of confusion there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you are very, very large grades better than.
What I had before, on the other hand, that was a different story.
Oh yeah, not anymore. You've got a better CPU and GPU.
They're looking for you. Watch yourself.
Actually, a pretty nice little setup there.
Looks like we've riled them up. We got rebels throwing down with the cartel. What's our play? That LT's getting away.
Tango down.
God damn it.
Get the fuck down.
Oh,
Opening
shit.
fire.
That's some serious high ground.
I got you, man. Just hold on.
Ford found on road dead. Yes.
Fix or repair daily.
Can't even
Over
run
Recon.
correctly in a
Dodge.
video game. Ford fucked your stream. Yeah.
There's a
Fuck took you so
reason
long.
why U.S. military doesn't buy forts.
No one ever has to.
They don't buy Dodges either. Just putting that out there. They, they do buy Americans. So when you think about it, they've bought Chevy before, but not for a while. I can't remember who manufactures Humvee.
It is
Ford, but Ford didn't design. They bought for Ford on contract because the patent rights for the Willys Jeep opened up because Willys went out of business and there's 2 or 3 manufacturers.
Oh, that's nice. Guys, you want to see what...
He's down.
So, I can see if anybody comes in the door here.
Shitballs.
He just said shitballs. That's... He shot through the damn floor. Apparently, because I'm cooking through the floor so badly.
Because... Surprise!
I don't think the origin of the parts is the problem with them.
Tango down.
Tango motherfucking down. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch this up here. Where are those guys? Like we're besieged here. Look at this dude. He's just fucking beast mode. There we go.
They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Target down.
But that they're gonna be on
Clear
top
over
of us
here.
another few seconds. Okay, so I feel like this isn't gonna stay anymore.
Oh, why not?
I have difficulty with the whole biome thing. Because of the fact that it's like, I don't know. If, I think it's just someone should make the best product. Okay, so locate supply crates. Yeah, let's go with number 2. Seven skill point positions. That's actually pretty significant. Who the hell is that? Is that still you?
What happened?
Scraping your microphone.
Oh, yeah, bumped it a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm scratching my face on the microphone.
When I get up to that extra fucking skill shot available. And it's obnoxious that I have to fucking do that. Like, ugh. So what's this? How does this work?
I don't know. How does it work?
So Rebel support, I've got vehicle drop-off, guns for hire, mortar. Wait, what? Mortar? Yeah, destructive mortar strike. Okay, that's something. Diversion.
Sounds fun.
And spotting. Interesting. I guess those are interesting. I'm gonna go with Oof. Revive speed. I apparently can't go with it. I have a point. Oh, I have to have 25. What is this? I see how the leveling up works now. So you get skill points, but then you also have to collect other shit. I guess. So leveling up is not just... Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Guys, now we've just mixed in Battlefield in with... Oh, I need 550 of whatever that resource is. That's a shame. Parachute. You get thermal vision? Oh my. That's cheap as fuck.
Fancy, fancy.
God damn. I'm just like looking through all of these to see what skill points. I got the night vision for my drone already. You can actually have stealth for your drone. Oh, I didn't check. Is there any optic camouflage in this game? Because that would be silly.
It's not like they didn't have it in the last game or anything. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. What would they be in weapons? ADV suppression. Feast. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything of the sort.
I need to adjust that volume because that is too high. That's at half rate. Wow.
Yeah, alright. So, whatever. We don't have enough to do. Alright, here we go. Yeah, unfortunately, depending on what I'm playing, we'll just like, set my channel and where probably to get more people to see it. But no, it's most of it is literally because of why didn't I fucking come here? This is literally a bunker. Literally a fucking bunker. Oh, maybe there was enemies here. That would probably explain why I didn't come here first. This is a levels to it. The high ground. Yes, this is where the high ground is. Guys, I'm pretty certain that it's playing. I'm pretty certain that's a PS4. So, not anymore.
Wait, what?
Vault, damn you! Vault! Oh, I can't. Laughed at me when it's one of the vault. It's like, fucking, dude, I ain't jumping off this building. So I've cleared out this town, apparently. By the way, I've been...
I got eyes on a weapons case.
What? Weapon case? Where?
Weapon case?
Yeah, where's this weapons case? I've been playing this on the hardest difficulty the whole time, too. Ghost difficulty.
Cool.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't feel that hard. I don't know if that makes sense.
This will go nice with my boots.
Oh.
Okay, so this is actually a modification for an assault rifle. So, yes, I do love this, by the way. Although the best one was, if you guys remember, once upon a time, there was Ghost Recon Future Soldier that had Connect support. How did it have Connect support in the gunsmith mode, where you would go up and you go, boom, and it would, like, break apart your gun, and you felt like Tony Stark for like 5 seconds, and then you realized it was completely fucking pointless, and then you never did it again.
It was pointless and, more importantly, very rough.
Yeah, it didn't work very well at all. Like, it was complete garbage. Ooh, yeah, so I don't want a compensator. I mean, I get it. That's nice. That would probably give me more accuracy, but I can't see a situation where a compensator is actually going to help me. So, I actually do have parts to unlock here, but nothing here. Get that long barrel. Man, that brings back memories. Having the crazy long barrel on some guns. What was it? What was it? The M14? Was that the one that was in that game that was ridiculous? That was like a kind of a multi-mode, you know, like it was a compact, or a carbine, I should say. It was had like you know, some crazy.
It was a multi-role sniper weapon systems that you could, you know, throw on different attachments, different situations. It also had a near barrel length suppressor for it, which I don't know if that part was true to real life.
Yeah. Surprise! He shot a VCR. No, I'm pretty certain nobody has VCR anymore.
I think our guns are spooking them.
I think our guns are spooking them. Then put your fucking guns away. I don't have two giant guns strapped to my back. An assault rifle and a sniper rifle because I'm El Jefe, motherfuckers. This is what happens when I go to Bolivia.
Oh, that was quick.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up
The
here.
last time I played this game, I did.
Cool, let's move.
Alright. Goddamn. Ain't it 5 frames per second, guys? By the way, actually, it does run fairly smoothly for me. But like I said, I have a feeling that there's some kind of frame blending going on here. By the way, guys, this is why this game runs like shit, is because Mexico. Oh, this one doesn't have guns. Oh,
Fire.
Sad.
We'll go.
I can't go that way. But what about this way? That looks like a freeway. Freeway to nowhere. Boys, here we go. And to end this stream, we are going to land this helicopter in a river.
A river of blood. Because that's the right way to do it.
I actually missed the river.
You are bad at helicopter.
I can't even crash the helicopter into the river. This is how bad I am at piloting those. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. There's just something to be said about nonsense and all of that. I just
Look alive. We got company.
I don't even know.
I either have better ping or better reaction times than other people in this game. I just have shittier aim.
Oh, I like the bullet drop though. So there's that. That's fun. Let's go ahead and mute that dumb piece of shit and actually put on something a little bit better, aka not that at all. So in any case, so far as I've noticed, the game is not horrible. I mean, it's not bad. Certainly on my computer, it runs like absolute shit.
Ooh, double kill.
It does kind of run like shit on my computer because I don't actually meet even the minimum requirements for it, to be fair. So that should not be necessarily taken into account on there. I really just mostly wanted to see if it actually would run. Sarah, I appreciate the offer to play Rift with you tomorrow. Rift just, I can't stand that fucking game. I don't know why. Something about it just literally does not appeal to me at all. Same thing with World of Warcraft and many other games.
Like, has a similar design type to ESO?
No. I made the comparison, certainly when ESO was launched, but no, there's, they're quite different. Not necessarily. The thing is Rift isn't bad per se, but I just have difficulty getting into it. You and I loaded it up like once and played it for like 15 minutes before we got bored. It was literally MMO the MMO. You know, that's how Rift felt. It was just like literally you start the game and it's like, here's a fetch quest to do a fetch quest to do a fetch quest, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm done. It was literally the most MMO-y game I've ever played. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. No. ESO, Star Wars, The Old Republic.
That person was waiting.
I don't know. There's probably other things that I would play that were more MMO-y than that. Did I get a message while I wasn't paying attention? Oh yeah, it's a message from this iPhone guy. Said true. But yeah, so that's my kind of thoughts on that. I'm not a big Rift fan, but I do have also another beta code because 'tis the season apparently. I don't know when that I'll actually get to try this out. I don't know the time frame for this beta. I'll have to look into it again. And I also don't know whether or not it's under NDA because it's from a different publisher. Ubisoft, they give no fucks about, like, fault them for what you like, but Ubisoft is very open about their betas. They don't try to hide it. Yes, it's a closed beta, but just like For Honored, that was also Ubisoft. They don't care. Stream it. Let everybody know what you think of it. Unfortunately, this stream was probably the most painful example of that game running, and I feel like I need to put a disclaimer warning this actually wasn't even meeting the minimum spec requirements for the game. But, yeah, whatever. In any case, what was it? Where was I going with that? Oh, I do have a beta for Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, which is a game. I have two problems. One, I don't know if I can stream the game because it might be under NDA. Two, and more importantly, I don't know if I can stream or if I want to stream the game because of the shit surrounding it. The game is launching in the most anti-consumer way possible. If you pre-order the game, you get the season pass for free. So essentially what everybody else has to pay whatever $30 or $40 or $50 for, you get it for free if you pre-order. Pre-orders are 100% bad for the industry as a whole because they essentially encourage the consumer to gamble on a product they have not actually yet touched or seen. Unless you see a review for the game, which, like I said, I'm going to beta test, Ghost Warrior. Maybe it's a good game. Maybe it's worth pre-ordering. I have difficulty with a publisher that wants you to pre-order so badly. They're giving you financial incentive to do so. That makes me very concerned for the game. So there is that. That's a thing, right? Oh, the tutorial part for Rift? Yes, I made it out of the tutorial part. The rest of the game sucked just as badly. So it wasn't really the tutorial that was the part that sucked. It was the game that sucked. All of it. Yeah. Recommendation, Star Wars The Old Republic is actually a fantastic game that actually is pretty awesome. Hell, if you want a more actiony MMO, I might recommend trying out Terra. I personally can't get into Terra. It's a little bit too weeaboo for me. It is, man. Have you seen Terra, Kev? It is
I played it.
It is some weeaboo shit.
I came in here to ask about Ghost Recons.
Oh, did so by
Well,
the
it
way,
looks like Arma. It looks like Arma.
No. It is GTA in Bolivia.
Damn.
Yeah.
Didn't they already have Watch Dogs?
Right. So here's the thing: is that some of the gunplay's not bad. You can be all tactical. I was running around on the hardest difficulty, and just literally, like ass stomping people because I randomly stole an APC that had a minigun on the back, and therefore I was God. And I'm like, this is disappointing. The comical part is my computer doesn't even meet the minimum spec requirement for the game. It recommends at least a 660, right?
We saw that. It was disappointing.
Yeah, so the funny thing about it is whatever they're doing, it's probably some console thing with frame blending or something that they're running, but the gameplay seemed to run fairly smooth for me. Obviously running at 30 frames per second, but it was smooth. My stream, on the other hand, running like garbage. Absolute garbage. It was jumping between 10 and 25 frames per second for the gameplay, not for my talking part. It was the actual game capture. And I'm like, oh my god, this is brutal. So
at 720p no less.
Yeah, it was streaming at 720p. I have the game running at 1080. I actually tried to change I tried to change it to full screen 900p just to see if that helped. That made it worse. I'm like, ouch. So, and I've heard, the thing is I've heard that it's not much better for other people. Wavebend, who joined the server tonight, as I'm sure you saw, he said that he was playing it and he's got a 1070 and it was still running pretty poorly for him.
Lesson learned, get the game on PS4.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the only problem is that, like I said, I have a lot of nostalgia. Me and Zyphon both played a lot of Ghost Recon Future Soldier. That game was so much fun. Like, you replayed the missions multiple times over again. Like, the game wasn't that long, but you still had fun replaying that shit. And unfortunately, that it seems like they tried to capture that here, and you can definitely feel like it here. It's has better combat than the Division. The enemies are not bullet sponges, but you played on Ghost difficulty. You're definitely not a bullet sponge either, which I love. Like, you take 2 or 3 bullets and you're fucked. Actually, it felt like it more than that. It felt like it might have been like as many 10 bullets, which I kind of don't like that. I like playing on the hardest difficulty in Ghost Recon games, where it's literally like 1 or 2 shots and you're fucked.
You just like quick time to kill. That fast TTK though.
Both time to death and time to kill. It's essentially I like it where if I get shot, I'm fucked. If they get shot. Yeah.
Shot? What's that? I don't die in these games. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. But no, so it's like, and then the steering on PC is absolute garbage.
Well, it's PC.
They have steering bound to A and D, so you have like, I don't know, it just really does not feel good at all. I'm like sitting there running into walls and everything, like can't steer to save my life. And then I realized, oh yeah, this thing supports controllers. So whenever I get in a vehicle, I picked up my Xbox controller and magically could steer a lot better.
That's something I noticed, like, high damage resistance versus lower damage resistance. The difference being is, like on a PvP, is more or less who can has fast reaction with aim versus who can consistently maintain aim while moving. That's the difference. So if you have a high damage resistance, equal parts, then whoever can maintain a precise aim while moving, they're going to win the bout. If you have low damage resistance, whoever has the quicker precise reactions is going to win the bout.
Mm-hmm.
That's how gaming works in PC.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just in general, that's the difference between the two. I prefer reaction versus maintaining aim because
I like aiming.
I have a good decent precise reaction. After that, it just goes to shit the more I move around.
See,
Well,
I actually prefer.
You aim with that Steam controller.
See, the thing is I prefer to have like one of the things I like about this. It's co-op, and I don't know, Kev. Maybe did you get into the beta for Wildlands?
I didn't even try. I wasn't interested in the game.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because it does. One nice thing is that it is co-op. 4-player co-op on the campaign missions. So I guess that's kind of like GTA Online in that regard. You go around, have fun. Or as one of the viewers on the stream pointed out, Sarah there pointed out, it's like Mercenaries. That's actually pretty accurate too.
Yeah. Oh damn! It's been a long time since I played Mercenaries. I forgot about that game. That's some old shit.
I think everybody forgot about it because it was, aside from the ridiculousness of like having the missile launcher pistol, that was a cheat weapon, by the way. You didn't actually get that.
Did you know that there's a sequel to that game?
Yes, that's the one I played. I think there was pretty much I think you were in North Korea, and yeah.
So I'm convinced that Morty just needs to start playing Rainbow Six Siege. That's the only tactical game he's gonna get.
It's on free weekend, and I was commenting on the fact that in this game and Wildlands, I really feel like they could have benefited from taking some of the technology from Rainbow Six Siege with the breaching mechanics of Rainbow Six Siege and rolling them into here to have like some kind of mini breaches. That would have been fucking great. But
that's why you just need to get into Siege.
The problem is that I don't really want a competitive game. I want co-op fucking games. That's the thing. Huh? No, they don't. It's PvP.
No, they have a co-op mode.
What are you fighting against?
AI.
Does anybody actually play that?
Mm-hmm. That's the main mode that I play because I get my ass destroyed in PvP.
Yeah, I was gonna say because the PvP in that game, like I'm so far behind that it would be just getting raped royally and never being able to figure things out.
Yeah, I get raped in casual by the guys who are like level 200. I played it like 3-4 times. And I rage quit.
Yeah, I might pop it on since it is on free weekend this weekend. I might.
Let me know. I'll jump on with you.
Yeah, I might try that out just because it's disappointing to me that like all of these games that previously. Well, okay, to be fair, XCOM 2 has not disappointed in its delivery of being a sequel to tactical games, but
yeah, XCOM 2 is great. I like XCOM 2.
Yeah, but like all these these games that punished you hard for cheesing it and being ridiculous, now it's like they're all kind of going to shit, right? Like this Wildlands thing, like literally I stole an APC and I was just like literally joyriding through. Oh look, there's some enemies. One of my AI buddies on the turret, the freaking minigun turret, just hoses them down and instantly takes them out. I'm like,
because you want everyone to feel good. Everybody's a god.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, me too. I like Gears for that reason. As much as people didn't get into Gears 4. Gears 4, if you're new, you will feel like you are new.
You know what I like
you will
about
get
Gears
shotgunned.
4? You know what I like about Gears 4? You know what's really great about
crossplay?
Gears? Yes.
The crossplay is glorious. It's glorious.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
sorry,
I might get nashered a few times, but I'm gonna Lancer yo ass down.
I'm sorry. I just have this major difficulty, believing that the lack of crossplay in these multiplayer games is anything other than fucking politics.
Apparently, our new guy Wavebend is upset on server permissions.
Well, when he cussed out the Robot Overlord?
You do not have permission to view the message history of TC General. My server permissions.
Whoops. Well, fucking put him as trusted. Where the hell is he still in here?
I don't know. I haven't seen him before until I saw that comment there.
Yeah, he's been on for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't have permission to do it either.
Oh, you already moved him.
The fuck, Kev?
I know. I just realized that my typing was off. This is what happens when you learn to type with home keys and your fingers go slightly off.
Yeah, anyway, I should probably at this point stop streaming here. I've been just sitting here yapping on my like, hey, thanks for watching thing forever now.
Glorious.
You know, this is what I do. Let me find someone to host on Twitch, because that's always fun.
Put their shit up.
So's the cam girl. Cam girl with big hoo-hoos.
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
I know that's something more like I do.
Yeah, that is something.
You user volume on Discord. Once you move it from 100, 100 disappears.
That is weird.
Isn't true.
Huh. Give me a second. I'll be right back, guys. All right, folks. Obviously, I'm gonna get signed off here for the night. Everybody, it's been a wonderful pleasure. Thank you all for checking me out. We're going to... Man, we've got so many fun people to host on here. Let's go ahead and host... Let's go ahead and host Paige tonight, because Paige is awesome. One of our stream team people. So she's being hosted now on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the stream signed off here for the night, guys. And you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we'll see you on Monday-ish.